We are so close to 100,000 subscribers. This is absolutely insane. We're at 98,975 at the point I am recording this. We are almost less than 1,000 away to hitting 100k. So if you guys are not already subscribed, please do subscribe and also hit the notification bell because we have a lot of Dungeon Quest videos, a lot of Arsenal videos also coming out too because you guys seem to really enjoy that. And if you guys want to see me play Arsenal or fail at playing Arsenal, check out yesterday's video. It's absolutely crazy. But today is a Dungeon Quest suggestions video, so let's see what we have in store for us today. As I have said in the last few suggestion videos, we have a ton of comments coming every single day about the suggestions for Dungeon Quest. And before I go into them, if you guys have a Dungeon Quest lore you guys would like me to read out and bring into the Dungeon Quest community, because I would like for Dungeon Quest to have a lore, and maybe we'll hold a little giveaway for it. So the best lore that people will vote on in the comment section below wins something. So we will have to do that. So if you guys are interested in that, let's do hashtag Dungeon Quest theme down in the comment section below, and let's start with these suggestions. So I have 11 suggestions here for you guys today. So the first one is going to be make a special themed lobby and dungeon for the approaching 1 billion visits, and this also includes limited time cosmetics. So yes, Dungeon Quest is so close to hitting 1 billion visits. It's at like what, 990.1 million visits right now. I really hope we do get a special update for 1 billion visits. I think that would just be the best thing for Vinny to do, even if it is just limited time cosmetics that you can get from running the dungeon, or even just something to do in the lobby with even like a quest to earn these cosmetics. 1 billion visits is a very big deal. Hopefully we get like party hats or like streamers or balloons or little fun little cosmetics that you can use in the game, or like you can get like a confetti cannon to shoot in the lobby or something along those lines. What do you guys think about that? But let's move on to the second suggestion for today, and it's going to be make it so whenever someone finishes the boss has an animation whenever it dies, aka the boss drops on the ground or something, so it is more interesting than it just disappearing. Yes, I would like to see animations, cutscenes, things with bosses, like for example they just fall down, you know, that's, yeah, we can do better than that. We can make it so like for example we beat the Lava King in Volcanic Chambers, the ground shakes, boulders fall from the ceilings, he gets crushed by the boulders or something along those lines, just to make the gameplay a little bit more interesting and just add a little bit more storyline aspect to it. I think that would be very, very interesting and fun, and not actually that hard to do, I do not think, but that is okay. The third suggestion for today is going to be there should be a slight chance to drop some gems / crystals, aka a second currency that you can use for boosts like XP boost, gold boost, and luck boosts. Luck boost I'm not too sure about, but the chances of getting one crystal or gem should be around 0.5% to 1% and only can be obtained in nightmare dungeons, and the higher the dungeons the higher the chance to get one, and the cost should be something like XP boost for 1 hour is 5 gems, gold boost for 1 hour is 7 gems, and a luck boost for 1 hour is 12 gems. I think something like this should be added in for a second currency type of situation. Even just adding in another way to get XP boosts would be amazing as well. Free versions, because you know, especially if they stack, maybe you don't have to stack them this time, especially if they are going to be around as rare as a legendary as well. I think that'd be really good because you're not just dropping a legendary, you're also getting a gem or something like that at the same time. But I really like that suggestion. So the next one is going to be make it so legendary items have a bonus spell or ability that can be used, or maybe even a neutral ability like extra speed or extra damage. Honestly, I love this suggestion mainly because I have been playing Fishing Simulator on there, and they have special rods and special fishing spears that have certain like unique abilities on them. For example, one spear calls lightning down from the sky and strikes the enemy for a certain amount of damage. I think we should have something like that on our current legendary weapons, or add in another tier. So for example, you can upgrade your legend to have a specific thing, and each one could be unique. One could be fire, one could be water, one could be lightning, one could be like earth, you know, things like that, to have a different spell or ability. I don't know about the speed, mainly just because we wouldn't be able to tell if they are exploiting or something along those lines, just from a staff point of view. legendary, but I really like the idea of having an extra spell or ability or a neutral uniqueness to the actual weapons. So this actually goes along with legendaries. This is actually going to be make special sound effects when dropping a legendary. Yes, I miss out how many times I've actually dropped a legendary and I'm not even aware of it. I'm like, it just drops. I'm just gonna leave the game again and just like load into a new one. And I'm like, wait, I got a legendary. Huh? I didn't even notice that. So for example, like what Bubblegum Simulator does, when you hatch a legendary, you get like a type noise in the background for when you actually get a legendary drop. I really like that idea. Just add something, you know, fun to the game, just to know when you're getting something special, or you know, something like that. I think it'd be really, really cool today. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 suggestions left, and this one I have seen suggested so many times, and this is going to be the ability to hide your armor, weapon, and level from people, both in inspection and while in lobby, so both of your statistics and appearance is just default, so people can stop begging for carries to individuals who don't want to, and sometimes you just want to log in and get your daily and hold a conversation with someone, but if you have 50 people crowding around you, it does get annoying. And I 100% understand this. Every time I'm in a lobby, I can't hide myself or hide what I have, and I get asked a lot for free items. Come on guys, I don't even have the good stuff for myself yet. I am still running like a green and blue set for volcanic chambers. I don't have purple yet. I don't have the best legendary, and I constantly get asked to give people the legendary or the best items, and not even I have them for myself, and it does actually kind of get on my nerves just a little bit when I can't give you everything, which I wish I could, but I honestly could not. But I think the ability to hide something would be great, but from a moderation point of view, this is how moderators can check if people are auto farming sometimes by seeing what you have equipped. So for example, if you're going in and out of volcanic chambers and you're not wearing that armor, things like that, it'd be good for inspection, but maybe that is a feature that Vinny can add in for staff members. You guys get what I mean? Specifically. There we go. I can English, thank you. But I honestly think something like that for moderators would be a lot better. And this one is actually going to be 2 suggestions in one. This is one from someone else, and this is someone's continuation against it. So someone asked for I'm gonna ruin your day, asked for a loot disabling feature which allows you to disable loot dropping. So like you just want to play a dungeon to grind for a cosmetic per se, and you don't want to get loot from winning because it can sometimes fill up your inventory a lot. And they say it would be a cool feature that allows you to disable loot dropping. Understandable if you guys do not want loot from like desert when you're trying to run for the desert cosmetic. Understand that, done it plenty of times. And to tie it, Rex Person actually added on to that, in addition, to make the chance for cosmetics a little higher since you won't get any drops. I kind of agree with that. I know I'm not the first person to be like, no, it's a drop, guys, just don't worry about it. But if you are not getting any drops and you're just getting the XP, or not even just getting the XP from it, but I think the entire thing of disabling loot from a certain dungeon because you do not want something under a certain amount of levels, I think that's a really good idea. And adding on for maybe a little bit of a higher chance for cosmetics, maybe even that could be added in. I honestly like that because I have done so many runs of Desert, Winter, Kings, and I just ended up deleting my entire inventory and starting over from scratch because I had so much stuff in there I didn't know what was from where anymore. And if things were labeled, maybe they had like a little banner saying desert or winter just on the corner or something along those lines where you could filter it and select from there. I think that'd be a lot better. But loot disabling, what do you guys think of that? So we have the last 4 suggestions here right now, and this person actually suggested something that I have seen so many times. Can we get multiple points inserts for stat points? For example, you choose to appoint 20 stat points per click so you can change your statistic points faster for higher levels, like when you are level 150. Yes, we need this. It's such a small little thing. Like for example, upgrading, we can now upgrade all, things like that. I honestly love those little like tiny little features that Vinny has added into the game to make it a lot easier for us. So please, can we get multiple stat points, or even just a, you know, half in this, half in that, just 1, 10, 20, 50, something along those lines to be very, very helpful. But yes, we have this one being a make a refresh daily sign so people do not spend Robux by accident or put it as a product in the shop. So obviously in the last update, we added in a new feature to refresh your daily rewards, so you can claim up to like 2 of them at one time with your original one that you can get. And every time you step on that circle, you get the, do you want to refresh your daily? Do you want to refresh your daily? Do you want to refresh your daily? And I'm like, no, I don't want to spend Robux for this. And people are accidentally clicking OK because it's just there in the middle of their screen and they're trying to move around. And so people are wondering if we can get a sign or something in the shop to do this instead of it just popping up on your screen. And I honestly 100% want that. I hate how people are spending Robux and they don't mean to. And I feel it's kind of scammy at that point because it's not something that you plan to purchase, but you get items and you get what I mean. So the second last suggestion today is going to be make it so you can increase the chance of getting a specific type of item, aka a helmet for mage, warrior, guardian, or warrior weapons, etc. with gold. I don't personally like this one. I know a few people have liked this one, but I honestly don't like it at all, mainly because the entire point is to play the dungeon to have a random chance at a drop. It's not something that you can just get, and that's what trading is there for. Trading community can be a little toxic, so be prepared for that side of things, but I don't like the suggestion, and I will 100% admit that, mainly because you play the game for the game, not for the exact drops that you want, obviously. But this last suggestion is something that I have to bring up, mainly because I did see this one and I wanted to address it here, and they said more stuff so you can make updates faster. So for the people that don't know, Vinny is the only person that actually codes Dungeon Quest. Vinny is the only scripter, and then we have Brandon and Joey, which are learning development and scripting right now, and they are both working on their own games called RoQuest and Hometown. If you guys want to see me do a video on those, let me know down in the comment section below. But we don't have staff that work on developing. We have people obviously like Blacksmith building the maps, we have Kapuni and all of them working on models and cosmetics and stuff, but that is about it. We don't have anyone that codes the game. Maybe Vinny might hire some people to help code the game later on, and Vinny and I did talk about this as a joke, that if I did learn coding for a job that I was interviewing for, that if I learned to code, I could help the Dungeon Quest update. So maybe, just maybe, I can work enough with Lua to try and help make the updates, but I cannot guarantee anything. It's just a little thing that we talked about in our DMs and stuff like that. But yeah, what did you guys think of these update theories and suggestions? I honestly loved a lot of them, and I really hope that Vinny sees these videos or sees these messages and goes, we need to add that into the game. Why do we not have this? Xbox now has Shift Lock, mobile has Shift Lock. We asked for that for over a year. We finally got it. Things are being added in little by little, but it is making the experience all the better. And as I said, I hope we get something special for 1 billion visits. I hope we get little party hats and streamers and cannons and things like that, just to celebrate 1 billion visits. As I said, it is a very, very big deal. But yeah, if you guys liked today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you guys are brand new to the channel. Also hit the notification bell to be notified every single time I post a video or start a stream. So I hope you guys have a lovely day or night because I'm being around, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Bye guys!